What's going on, YouTube? You're back with Shades, and we're continuing our Let's Play of Katawa Shoujo. Last time we left off, we had a really aggravating conversation with Shizune's father, and it's over now. We're going back to school, and we will never have to deal with him again. I'm really mad. I'm really upset, because I think every path you'll meet someone's family, or a relative, or something like that. And with Lily, it was her sister. With oh my god, what was her name? With Emmy, it was her mother. And apparently with Shizune, it's her brother and father. I don't know who it's gonna be for. Oh god, what's Emmy's friend's name? God, I can't remember her name. It's been a while. But like, and with Hanako, I don't think we'll be meeting any family, because in the Lily route we learned that she is an orphan. But I will say that it pissed me off, and I will say again that to properly accommodate to those who lack a sense or have disabilities, I will say that right now, and then I will move on and go back to the game. Okay. Our return trip to the school keeps getting delayed in one way or another. Shizune and Misha come back so late there's no use even leaving, and we end up staying another day. The morning after, we miss the train by a single minute, and then the next two don't arrive. We missed the fourth train because I wandered off to get a drink in the meantime. Shizune wasn't very happy about that. By the time I finally get back to my room, I feel so tired, even though I spent most of the ride back sleeping. I can't say it's only because of today. It seems like a familiar symptom of traveling. It's the first time it happened. I can feel that. Long drives make me sleepy. Super sleepy. I don't know why. If no one has beaten me to it, I could do a thesis on it and maybe get a medical journal, returning from a trip syndrome. Not very creative. I fall asleep before I can think of a better name. Oh, really? Let the boy nap. A loud knock on my door wakes me up only a few hours into my nap. I'm annoyed because I had just been in the middle of a dream that I can't remember. I haven't woke up in the middle of it, but I'm not sure it was a good one. I really wonder who could be, but it's not like I get many visitors. I'm sure it's Kenji, I hope he just rolling out the welcome wagon and he's not gonna hit me up for money again. If that was the case, I'd almost be touched. Not touched enough to fight off the urge to roll over and get back to sleep, though. Really? I'm not gonna see who that was? A few hours after that, I wake up again and immediately spot an envelope on the floor. It must be something that came in the mail while I was away. That's Shizune and Misha's department, so I wonder if they dropped by to give it to me, or maybe someone filled it in for them in their absence and told Kenji to pass it along. It's time for the letter! It's time! When I pick it up, any remnants of sleepiness in me vanish. Even if the name of the sender wasn't on it, I would have known whom it was from by looking at the envelope itself, realizing why it looked so familiar, but recognizing the delicate handwriting addressing it. It's from Iwanako. At first, I can't believe it, but it would be too hard for her to track me down if she wanted to. Of course, I hadn't thought about it. Of course, I hadn't thought that she would want to. Maybe she was my maybe girlfriend for all of 5 seconds. After that, we barely spoke to each other. It would be too easy to put this letter away somewhere and forget about it. A part of me wants to do that, or throw it away unread. Why I want to do these things, I don't know, but it would be easy to do them, easier than to read. Sitting the envelope open with the tip of the pen, I'm surprised by the length of the letter that spills out. Dear Hisao, how are you? I hope you are well and happy at your new school. Everyone here misses you. Almost all of our second year class got to put together in class 3-1 for the final year, so we're pretty comfortable right from the beginning of the year. I'm sure you would have been assigned to this class as well. The mood among the third years seems to be very anxious about final exams, even though they are so far away. The teachers are badgering us about it all the time, even though Mr. Tachibana, who is, by the way, our homeroom teacher this year. Would you believe it? I was sure that he'd retire after our second year, but here he is, nagging everyone about studying for exams. I think things like that are the main reason why the mood among third years is so nervous. I must admit, I'm somehow losing confidence in myself as well, even though I've always fared reasonably well in exams. The small talk makes me feel nostalgic. It's almost like I'm in the hospital again. Every now and then, Iwanako would drop by and give me the gist of what's going on in class that, even then, I had an inkling that I would never return to. It's so weird that we're already seniors, isn't it? Time really has flown past. I wonder where it went. The new first year seems so young and somehow really innocent. I keep wondering if I was like them in my first year. I've been feeling nostalgic like this for the whole first trimester. There are other things I want to say. I'm running to you because I felt like there are things I should have said after the incident back in winter. I really regret that I wasn't able to say them in person, and I have no excuse for it. But the truth is, the times when I visited you at the hospital made me worried about you. I'm not talking about your health. You seemed so much more distant and disheartened. It was natural after something like that happened, I'm sure. But somehow I got the feeling that you had given up on something back then. Happiness, maybe? I wanted to somehow express my feelings, but the right words didn't come to me. I couldn't say anything to comfort you. I'm really sorry for not being able to support you when it mattered the most. Even though I like you so much, at least now, finally, I can be more honest. With a convenient time for her to rediscover her sincerity. Well, even as I think that, I know she's right. Distant and disheartened is a good way to describe it, and maybe I had given up too. It weighs on my heart when I think back to when I was lying in the hospital, feeling so bitter when she finally stopped showing up. I wasn't surprised, and I had no right to be. How could she not stop coming when it was only the expectation I had of her? She dropped by for all of 6 weeks after the incident. I drifted away from her, and it was because I couldn't feel her because I could already feel her moving herself away from me the moment she showed up. If I could go back to those quiet days in February and March, I'd tell you not to give up on yourself. That's what I would say. Maybe you wouldn't have drifted so far away if I had said something. I hope you've managed to get back on your feet on your own. Not that the distance between us is also physical, it also feels more final somehow. I wonder if we will meet again. Perhaps it's for the best if we don't? Still, if you would like to correspond with me, by all means, write me back. I'd very much like to hear about your new school and how you're doing. Wish all you the best. Sincerely, Iwanako. It's a strange feeling. I know that I'm never going to hear from her again. If she really wanted to keep in touch, she would have picked a medium like snail mail to do it. If she could get my address, then my email or phone number wouldn't have been that much more work had she wanted them. This is only a goodbye. I exhale, only just now becoming aware that I had been reading with bated breath. Now who's being distant, Iwanako? But maybe it really is for the best. For her to pick up a pen and write this letter to me, it can only be because she felt guilty about how things ended, that she was hurt by how we floated out of each other's lives, making me feel more wistful happiness. I almost want to thank her, and I only don't because I know she wouldn't want to reply. There's a knock on my door, then it opens anyway about a millisecond later. I forgot to lock it, stupidly. Sup, man? Why's your door open? I run to the door faster than is probably medically safe for me to do so I can prevent Kenji from seeing the mountain of pills just a couple feet away from him, blocked from his sight only by the door. Then there's a letter I'm holding. If he asks about it, then I don't think I can make up anything convincing. About 2 feet away from him, I realized that his vision is so bad that it was probably never an issue. He didn't even see me about to practically tackle him back to the door frame. Hey, what the hell, man? What are you talking about? Your room has a billion locks in it. You just barge right through other people's doors? You didn't even wait a second after knocking before you tried the door. It was like simultaneously. You were already opening the door while you were knocking on it. See, that's exactly why I have all those locks. It's a cold and uncaring world out there. A great crasher's world. Anyone else will understand. I'm just taught you a valuable lesson, dude. Knowledge is power. Why are you yelling at me? I'm a hero. Look at you. You didn't even lock your door. The average woman could have been killed you a billion times over and replaced you with a female clone indistinguishable from the original. It almost happened to me. Ignoring the latter part since it's too confusing, it's funny that you should say that. He was unable to stop me from tackling him head on, yet apparently a woman could have killed me a billion times. If this man is a hero, we're all doomed. What's that you got there? Somehow he's able to see the letter still in my hand. With how I've been waving it around, it's no surprise. I fold it back up quickly, but take care not to whip it behind my back or anything else. That would be too suspicious. It seemed like I'm jumping than I thought it'd be about Iwanako writing to me. I got a letter. Oh yeah, I put that there. I was sleeping, then I woke up because I heard the explosions. I put on my helmet, then peeked at the door to see what's going on, but it was the student council woman banging on your door. It was the one without the pink hair. She was knocking so loudly that it was obvious that she was filled with murderous rage. Rage at you. Then somehow she stepped behind her and I tried to escape, but it was too late. She caught me and started pointing at the door. I opened my mouth to tell him that she's deaf, but she decided not to, for various reasons. I didn't really get it. She got more and more pissed off, like an old man trying to use a touchscreen phone. She was gonna kill me or replace me with a woman version of me, but then the sunlight reflected off my glasses and blinded her, saving my life. It was like, behold, optic blast. I don't get how someone with glasses can be hurt by glasses. She uses them too. She should be immune to their death rays, but whatever. She gave me this envelope with your name on it and just left. Clearly she was out for blood, so I lied and said you were away. I didn't think you were away, right? I've been trying to ask you if you wanted to help me with my homework for a week now. I kept getting no answer. Welcome back, man. Thanks. Yeah, so she gave me this envelope and it had your name on it. I didn't want to hold on to it because what if it was a bomb? So I just shoved that under your door when you were gone. When she was gone. Whoopsie. I was going to tell you, but you got back before I could. At least it's not a bomb. Gee, thanks. I'm not about to help you out with your math homework because what if your math textbook is a bomb? He looks devastated and, also like he's considering the possibility that it could actually be a bomb. I guess it's possible since no one really uses their math book all that much. I throw the letter on the dresser behind me and turn to leave, swinging the door shut behind me as I do. It collides against the tip of Kenji's shoe and bounces back open while he hops around for a bit, acting like it hurt way more than it should have. Before I know it, he's already inside my room. I'm powerless to stop him before he scoops up the letter, strangely ignoring the tower of pills surrounding it. Don't just read mail that isn't your own. Come on, what is it? A love letter from your girlfriend? Did she include any photos? Sexy photos? Clenching against the dresser and paying no mind to the bottle he sends over the floor. By doing so, Kenji quietly reads through Iwanako's letter. In all honesty, I would have, ripped the letter from his hand and beat him senseless. You don't do that. In all honesty, I have had roommates that invaded my privacy in the past. Not like this, but in lesser ways. But still, I like my privacy where it is. Not going through personal shit of, mine. So had Kenji did this to me, gone through my mail, I would have grabbed his hand, tore the letter out of it, and proceeded to break his wrist. This is bullshit. The process takes seemingly forever, and with how close he holds it up to his face, making it look like he's trying to eat it. Who's Iwanako? My ex-girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend, huh? Then this is a breakup letter then. I thought they were a myth. No, I guess it is, but really, she's been my ex-girlfriend for a while. Anyway, I think I'm already over it. Kenji gives a thumbs up, clearly relieved that I'm not going to take this into an awkward direction, although I almost want to since I told him not to read it. Really? You're not going to, beat him up for this? In all honesty, this is a really bad invasion of privacy. You already said don't look at it, and he's looking at it. Punch him! He has a good attitude. It's alright. I had a bad breakup too, but you can't let it get you down. I mean, just look at me. But hey, she wrote you a letter. Maybe she wants to get back together, huh? It says right here, write her back. You should do it. Is she cute? For a guy who thinks feminists are working to enslave men everywhere, he really is interested in cute girls. That's typical of people like this. People who say girls are awful, but also want to, just, do the do. Yeah, a lot of them are like this. I have a girlfriend. Besides, look at the context. She doesn't want me to write back just because that's what it says. It isn't what she means. But that's what she wrote. This rockfish kid chick totally wants you. It even says it right here. I read it. I know what it says. I told you. You have to look at the context. She said I drifted away from her and everything that there shows she accepted that. I think the reason she wrote to me is that she wants to. I guess part amicably. Amicably. I think that's how you pronounce that word. But we're done. She doesn't want to get back together or whatever you're thinking. And as I think about it more, it sounds to me like I'm trying to make excuses for myself. This is not a good place to be. I'm positive she doesn't want me to write her back. I can live with that. If I were to write her back and get a less than desirable response or no response, then I would just be crushed. Perhaps the fear of that is why I'm just trying to justify my decision. It could be, but I don't want to think about it. The thought is oddly repulsive. Why is this such a big deal to you anyway? Because you should write back to her. She wants you to. I want to see what the response is going to be. Damn, it doesn't even have to be a nice letter. That's cool too. You could just write an angry letter and call her out. That's my new attack strategy. I'm just going to call women out. You should try it. Even if she wrote me a letter, you don't have to understand what that means. Writing someone a letter is different now. It's not something you just do. Not in this kind of situation. You could pick up the phone and call someone across the world in an instant and talk to them as if talk to them almost like they were there with you, or send them an email. They'll be notified instantly and that they got it and reply back just like that. A letter can be a personal thing, but she wanted to keep me at arm's distance. It's not like I can pop over there and visit her. If I had her number, I could call her. If I had her mail, I could mail her. If she really wanted me to hear back from her, then she would have dropped one of those in there. I feel silly for continuously reassuring myself that I'm not fazed by Iwanako's writing to me, but it's so obvious that I am. It could be like a gradual thing for her. Maybe she's too shy to call you up. I remember my girlfriend would always send me text messages because she was so shy. It was annoying as hell, man. I didn't really give a shit about phones, so I didn't have the thing. It turns out I had to pay for every single one. But I don't like phones, so I couldn't even call her back to tell her to cut it out. I did it anyway, though. I called her out. I even used a phone. It was literally the call out. I guess I was. Even if he's right, it means that Iwanako still wants to keep her distance from me. She's not ready to chat with me comfortably. Why? Am I some kind of freak? I'm not reassured by her actions anyway. In that case, maybe I'm overthinking it. I just don't know. Kenji can't think of anything to say to that, and the silence that follows is so awkward and thick that I start to count the seconds until he makes up a reason to leave and excuses himself. I miss her. Your ex? Yeah, even if she was insane, it was nice being with her. My back hurts. If she were still around, I could tell her to massage it. I don't know how to use an oven either. I miss baked food. And we go bowling in the hallway sometimes. I miss that too. I had to bowl all by myself during the last festival. You bowl in the hallway? You're gonna hit someone. She used to say that all the time. Kenji sighs nostalgically, clearly not appreciating just how badly someone can get hurt by slipping on a bowling pin. Apparently neither did his girlfriend since she bowled with him. What a strange definition of love, but I guess it's something. Maybe you should write her a letter. If she writes you back, you can get married. Married? No. Okay, fine, but why not? You clearly like her, even though you hate women. Feminists! Not women, feminists. There's a difference. There are non-feminist women. Damn you, your discrimination is incredible. Correlation does not equal causation. Even though she's insane and a woman, doesn't mean she's a feminist insane woman. Oh god, he's back. He was making justified points before, and there was legitimate character development, and look what he is now. He's just a... Oh my god. Kill me now. It's like how the absence of evidence isn't the evidence of absence. Even if it's true, then they're relative property. The presence of evidence does not equal the evidence of presence. You're confusing me now. I know what you're saying, but also, why do you have to say it? Actually, I think it is, and I don't think it's called the relative property. No, shut up. It's mathematics. Are you saying math is wrong? I think he's wrong. So even Kenji has someone that he likes. I'm tempted to ask why he and his ex broke up or dig up more information in general, but I shouldn't. Not only would it be pride, but he might reverse the question back at me. Sorry, I ate dinner like an hour ago, and like I'm starting to get gas. This conversation makes me think about Cheese-ne, although the thoughts I'm having are scattered and wispy. Just questions. I wonder if I even had the chance to love Iwanako. This whole situation with her still stings me, a sour note in the back of my mind. Believe me, I know the feeling. A girl broke up with me senior year of high school, and like we only been together for a short time, but in all honesty, she just broke up with me without giving me like real reason, I think, in my opinion at the time. But in all honesty, I found reasons myself, and it's fine now. But like I know the feeling of being broken up and not giving a legitimate reason. Whatever. I like Cheese-ne much more, yet it feels like I'm chasing her even now. I don't mind the chase, but I want to close the distance between us. Iwanako's letters is responsible, but I've also felt that way for a while. I've come closer, but it's not enough. I want to try again right now. I tell Kenji to get out so I can change, and then head to the student council room. Alright guys, I think that's a good place to stop for now. I'm sorry for a Kenji-based episode, but what am I going to do? I can't do anything about it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, or listening, because this is something you could easily put in the background. But, again, this is, like, I say this game does a lot of good things. One, it normalizes, the disabilities. It doesn't, like put it in your face and oh my god, this person's deaf. No, it shows that Hisao has to make a clear effort to properly communicate with the girl he's in love with, and that effort should be taken and realized. But in all honesty, there are some things that I don't like Kenji. Just Kenji. Kenji's the only thing I don't like. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos from me or from the series, hit that subscribe button, and you're not exiting the Shadyverse. My name is Shades, and I hope you've enjoyed your day in the shade. See you guys later.